The weather sucks so bad in Sweden. We are always in the studio working. I loved how UK was like so big into, you know, subcultures like jungle and drum and bass and grime and all that stuff, and the clothing that came with, and like Stasi and jungle music was really like together. I was in love with that when I was a kid.
Jungle, 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 jungle is massive.
Yeah.
You can see that this is a tough guy. They have this nice leaf here also. Wonder what that means.
No one knows.
No, it's like... Also, I'm not sure why it's called the Chronic also. What does that mean? Google that. Going to record stores was a huge part of our lives before. Before MP3, before everything. We used to carry around like vinyl to go to every show, like maybe something like this in one bag, at least. So it was pretty heavy on the traveling situation.
I always had bruises on my shoulders.
Yeah. You know what was, remember that, did you also have these problems, Sebastian? When you were like DJing with vinyl and you were kind of nervous and you had to put the needle on the record.
Yes.
And, it was like, and you were like shaking inside.
Of course.
That was a big problem that we don't have these days. One, because we're not really that nervous anymore. And two, you can just press the play button. You don't have to do like this with the needle here. You would like be really nervous like this. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then there. And yes, if you were nervous, it would be very sweaty over here.
This guy here.
Angels on his hands. Like pretty shy statement.
Yeah.
My hands are angels. This is how they made covers back then. You know, very nice, very nice old school touch. Also, there's a laser sword just going through. Sometimes you need a laser sword in your covers.
Well, when we did the session with Tiny Tempa, we heard his track called Pass Out, and we just got blown away about the record. And then we find out that he was on our label in the UK. So we called the label and said, "Do you think there's a chance of us to have a studio session with Tiny Tempa?" And he said, "Yes, he can come down to the studio." And we were in London, so he can come down to the studio just before his show at Fabric. He had a show at Fabric. And he came down and we played him a beat and he said, "Okay, I think I know." And then he went away and just wrote down the lyrics and had one take. And he says that also in the song. So he did the whole verse in one take, and then he had to leave for the show.
Yeah, super pro.
Yeah.
Super pro.